Hello, tonight's video is going to focus on stuff out of my first book, 24 Steps to Destiny. There's 24 key words in there with meditations. I'm going to string two of them together. The illusion of life perpetuates time, and immortality transcends time. So, to help with all this, I have a bottle of Thirsty Ferret. I've got that one because I've probably been a little bit like that today, but also a very large Herkimer diamond. Now, they only come from Herkimer in New York State. Double terminated, some are celestials, you do get limonite in them, smoky, and the important part of these is carbon, which relates to life. So that's relating to the Immortality card. There are lookalikes, by the way, from Morocco, so be careful with that, but they haven't got the carbon. And also a couple of rainbow obsidians. Now, I don't know whether we can get this properly. Whether you can get the heart shape. It's not happening, is it? I'll try the other one. Lighting's not good. Anyway, yeah, there's a bit of blurb before the meditation. It's going to be two short meditations. The first one is some insight, so it's like a contemplation into a meditation, a very short. I'm going to cut the other one down a bit and then into the second meditation. So just go with the flow of it. Okay. Illusion of life perpetuates time. This insight focuses upon the effects generated by the intellectual mind, which relates to concrete thought, meaning thought that is based upon physical plane knowledge, scientific knowledge, and the time equation that has been created by the concept of life and death, the beginning and the end. This can be seen in nature with the seasons, but always there is regeneration and new life. Nature is not aware of time. It is a process of life, whereby humanity lives life by time and uses it to control life. It then becomes a restriction, and humanity is then controlled by time. Life for a human being is categorized by time. This is purely physical, as science has proclaimed its knowledge of the physical body, and society plays this out within its behavior, and the media supports the time equation. Life is not just what is perceived on the physical plane. Life exists on many more planes. It makes no sense to think we do not exist within other planes of existence. Therefore, we are multidimensional. It is hard to understand that our emotions and our thoughts are on different planes, where life exists, but cannot be perceived. These are only two more aspects of our being. It is not wise to perceive on those levels, not from the aspect of the physical plane. Above those is the plane of our soul. This is where life becomes immortal, and time is expansive, even though we exist within the physical plane where time governs. Via the soul, the spiritual life is discovered. Time then does not become the essence of our reality. We then see through the illusion of physical plane life into the real meaning of life. Once the veils are lifted from our eyes, we can see beyond the room which our mind has been blinkered to perceive. And time becomes meaningless, as our focus is within the realms of timeless reality, and life is fulfilled. The illusion is lifted, and vertical life of spiritual perception endows the horizontal physical life with its virtues. Let us try now to dissolve this illusion of life. elevate ourselves above the restrictions of time. Try to really feel this concept. Now, how would that change your thinking? The first possibility is that there would be no fear, because fear is an aspect of our mortality. The space we live in is timeless. Try now to resonate with this space. Allow its life force to enter your body. You are encompassed by life-sustaining energy, the power of regeneration, which shatters all previous time restrictions. You feel renewed and alive, and see beyond the illusion of life and enter into the immortality of your soul. We can either be controlled by time, or we can use time to fulfill our destiny. Destiny relates to a meaningful existence with the creative essence of life. There is a space for us to fulfill. We are part of the whole, and the whole is a universal consciousness. We are more than one earthly lifetime, because life is not related to time. It continues to create and regenerate. We too can regenerate by connecting to this life stream. Its purpose is our destiny and will transcend time. Power of number. Number is the way we relate time. It is also universal. Imagine you are the number 3. You are body, soul, and spirit. Your body relates to time. Your soul is timeless. It is the link between body and spirit. The soul is the immortal essence of the body. So, if we can become body and soul as one, then we transcend time and allow spirit to be the resurrection of the body. So imagine all 3 aspects of you are in correspondence and exist as part of your being. We will now attempt to recognize the 2 aspects of soul and spirit with the use of the creative imagination and the law of magnetism and radiation. The soul exists as part of our being. To activate its potential, there is a need to imagine it outside of you, and then consciously invite the soul into your body. So now imagine your soul is in front of you. An exact image of yourself surrounded in white light. This image is physically perfect. Now invite your soul in and imagine it integrating itself with you. Now imagine your spirit is in front of you. A golden image of yourself surrounded by all the colours of the rainbow. Invite your spirit to enter. It blends with your body and soul. Now focus on the insight. Immortality transcends time. Immortality transcends time. Now that you've started to integrate your higher aspects, bear in mind these aspects transcend time. Therefore, potentially, you are immortal.